Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody today? Friday, November 19th. Friday. Couple of more days till Thanksgiving. That's when we turn the scales back 10 pounds, in case you haven't seen my Facebook post. So, how's everybody doing today? Thanks for coming in. All you people on Facebook, I greatly appreciate you being here. But come on over to the YouTube channel and chat along with us. It's a simple, just click on the link and come on over. Have some fun. Join in the chat. Okay, got my Franklin Hill. Guess I'm glad it's Friday, but since going full time, not really that much. That's true. That's true. When you're an entrepreneur, you're on 24/7. That's true. But we all have to work on our work-life balance, and it's tough. I mean, I am a sneaking in the room. Hey, Iris, how are you? I am a workaholic. Have been many years. I guess it goes back to my depression. From what I've been told, the more I put on my plate, the further back things I don't want to deal with go back. So I've been a workaholic almost my whole life. When my antivirus decides to restart my computer. Okay. You got to do that, Iris, though. As much as people, there's a lot of people that don't know that either. Like I have CC Cleaner. I talk about this all the time, but I really never show it. Let me see if I can reduce the size and bring it over here. This is free. They have a free version, and this is C Cleaner. So everybody calls it CC, but it's C Cleaner, and I have the professional version. So you can go through, it'll do everything for you. The professional, it'll update your drivers, it'll update the registry. I run this twice a day. When I go on, before I open up any browsers, and then when I'm ready to shut down. It's like it's like changing the oil in your car. It's just something you should do just to make it run better. Saturday is actually my away from home work day. I work the cash register at one of the antique malls. That's cool. I think I'd like to do that because that's one thing that I always talk about too is I miss the interaction with people. I guess that's why, we used to do shows, collector shows and stuff, and flea markets, that type of stuff. And I miss the interaction with people. I guess that's why I like YouTube and having people come on is you start to talk about things that you're interested in. Like if I'm selling action figures, wait a minute, come on in and chat with me. If I'm selling action figures and people are buying or interested, pin like, do you have this one? Do you have that one? Oh, I missed this one. And then you start a conversation talking to someone that is mutually interested in what you're interested in. I enjoy doing it. I also get lots of sourcing opportunities from people coming in and seeing what all is selling. That's cool. So you're doing a little reverse prospecting. I love doing that myself. Once in the community here, I have an ad that I made up, and I post it in the community board once a year, I think. I put it on Nextdoor, and some people got mad. They said it was commercial in nature, and I said it's my home-based business. I don't, it's not commercial. I guess you could call it that, but since I'm a lead, they got upset at me, so I pulled it. Julie's heart. How are you, Julie? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. I enjoyed yesterday's show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm still finding my bearings here, Julie. Hope everything's good with the family. I heard your husband was having a little scare, and then I haven't heard heard from you in a while. So I hope you're doing well. Hope you're getting ready for the. Hope everybody is getting ready to be with family this Thanksgiving. My son was supposed to come down, and then he can't because I don't know. It's like, do you really want to drive down here to spend 2 days, then to drive 1,400 miles all the way home? I said, don't worry about it. We'll be up there in December for a while. He's so. Keep praying. Oh, yes, everybody, send Julie your prayers. Her husband's having some medical issues. It's hard, especially this time of year. I mean, it's hard any time of year, but when you're sick, when you're ill, when you're hurting, especially during the holidays, it's extra tough. I post my business stuff on Nextdoor and Facebook all the time. So far, nobody has said anything. I have been able to purchase stuff from people contacting me. Okay. I think everybody, no matter where you are. Now, I believe, if I remember correctly, Julie's in Ohio. Franklin, you're in the Carolinas or Virginia or Kentucky. Well, I should just start naming every state. Your county will have different sale pages. Like mine is Osceola County Flea Market, Osceola County Buy and Sell, St. Cloud. Here, let me show you, instead of just talking of Tennessee, instead of just talking about it. Share the screen. All right, so here's my Facebook. Like, I'm a member of Derry, New Hampshire, because I'm up there a lot. And that's where we're looking, one of the places we're looking to buy. So if I go to St. Cloud, Rants and Raves, St. Cloud Liquidation, Main Street, online, yard sale, Kissimmee, classifieds, Narcoossee area, Narcoossee is where I live, online sale. So if you go to one of these pages, here you go, St. Cloud, Florida, online, and I'm just saying this is mine. I don't know what city. Just type in on the Facebook up here what city you're in, and then do a yard, type in garage or whatever, and I'm sure to list all the yard sale, garage sales sites and people. There is 10,000 members in here. So this is buy, sell community, garage sale map. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So now if I go in, wait a minute. Yard sale tomorrow, 7 a.m. till 3. All right. Last week, somebody did a yard sale, or 2 weeks ago, somebody did a yard sale from 7 to 10 at night. I thought that was pretty interesting. I did think that was pretty interesting. So if you were to go in these groups, and now you got to look at, I'm sorry for the, I got to talk right. You have to look at the about page and what they will allow. So if you go in and you say, I am looking for this, that, and the other thing, call me if you have anything left over. Hey, Pam, how are you? Or buy, sell. I just want discussion, right? Oh, wait a minute. Buy, sell something. No, but I want to buy. So if I go here, if I do photo, and I'll show you what I did. This is basically called reverse prospecting. Instead of going to garage sales and stuff like that, I mean, you should always go. Whoops. I think this is all the way down the end. All right, Cash for Comics. That's one of them I do on Craigslist. There's me with Lou Ferrigno. That's the biggest cup of coffee I've ever had right there. Where are you, Paul? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I thought it was at the end. As you know, I keep all my pictures from all my ads and stuff. All right, so I can't find that one. So if I take this and I put this in, if you have some comics you're looking to sell, how come the picture didn't go in there? Comics or toys looking to sell. I'm always buying collections, okay? Email me because I don't want a bunch of stupid phone calls or whatever. I'm not saying they're all stupid, but sometimes, they do go nuts. Put my email in. Now, I don't know why that picture didn't show up. So then I posted that on the online yard sale, buy, sell, trade. Hey, Donna's Diamonds. How are you, Donna? Did I miss anybody else? Wonder Woman. How are you, Wonder Woman? Thanks for coming in. My brother and I did Thanksgiving evening yard sale one year starting at 6. Very cool. Got slammed. Wow. Adam Hartman Made. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So this is basically what they call reverse prospecting. Instead of putting an ad in that, hey, I'm selling these comics and toys. No, I'm buying these. So people are going to say, well, let's call this person first. Instead of putting them out at a yard sale, maybe get a quarter. Let's see if we can get more. So now I can take this, and because I posted it on Facebook, I could just share it to, any other sites. Just type in your area. And let's see. I'm just Canton, Ohio. All right. Buy, sell, trade groups. House garage sales. Monthly sports cards. So, and that'll just get you going. So it's true for any area. Excuse me. And you'll be surprised. You post this, don't spam. I'm not saying post it 3 times a day, every day. Post it once a week, once every other week, so they can't say you're spamming. And you never know. You'll get 1 or 2 calls, and then if they start seeing it, they'll say, hey, let's call that person. Let's call Paul. He's always buying. He gave me a good deal last time. So you never know. You never know. It's a good way to find stuff that comes to you. Like Frank Stewart says at Franklin Hill Ventures, he's working the register at the mall that he has his booth at. And yeah, you get sourcing opportunities that way. They say that's the way when you're in business, the way to make money is face-to-face with people that you can make money with, or that are interested in your product, or that have something that you want, money-making opportunities. Okay. So what else is everybody doing? What does everybody have? Excellent way to resource for a specific item you are looking for. Yeah, you could make an ad. Now, I go nuts. I use Corel. I don't expect everybody to go out and buy Corel. It's a expensive program, but I've had it forever. There are free programs out there. You can make your own thumbnails and stuff like that. And don't think it's copywritten like, a lot of people get caught up. Well, I can't put a picture of Mickey Mouse or anything. You can if you're showing a toy or a collectible piece. Then you could put that in your ad. You cannot do it if you're drawing it. So if you're in the Disney mindset and you're looking for people to sell you their Disney collectibles, put a couple of pictures in and do that. If you're into glass, Fenton glass, let's say, put a couple of pictures in of Fenton glass. You'd be surprised how many people don't know what certain glass and certain items are. I'm always looking. I'm always buying collections of this. I'll buy one piece to 500 pieces. Maybe you won't buy 500 pieces, but, even if you get a couple, unfortunately, people pass away and their kids don't want to deal with the stuff anymore. Like their mother, their grandparents or whatever might have been a Fenton collector or a collector of carnival glass. Wow, Julie uses Canva for thumbnails, but they charge me $14.99 a month. Oh, damn, Julie. I thought maybe I only looked at the free version. Wow. Hey, like I always told you, anytime you need help with thumbnails, let me know. Because that's just something I love to do. I love playing with the artwork and stuff. But you get somebody that passes away, and they collected carnival glass or whatever. But the kids don't want to deal with it. They don't want it. They just want the house empty or whatever. So they all of a sudden see this ad or something like that, or we'll clean your estate, give it to you broom swept. You never know. You'll get a call and you start getting more calls and stuff like that. I buy bulk all the time. You should see my garage. And I know you said that a couple of times. Now you have a very eclectic booth too. You're not like me. I'm still stuck in the collectibles. Like I did buy a lot of die cast, and it blew me away how much that stuff is worth. The Dale Earnhardt pieces. But you're into artwork. You have furniture. You have a lot of different things, which is very cool. When I signed on, it was free. Okay. Now, Julie she's near Amish country. So she gets some interesting things once in a while, too, from what I remember. Eclectic is one way to put it. I hear you. I put the link in on the top of the chat if anybody wants to come in and chat a little. I know everybody's getting ready for... Let me just turn the light on here a little. I know everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving. Nothing special here. Sandy's working as usual. So it's me and the dog. And I hate turkey anyway, so I'm good. But so what's everybody got planned for the weekend? The weather's supposed to be pretty interesting here. Interesting, I say, because rain, no rain, rain here, not there. You're absolutely right, Paul. I have several pieces of miscellaneous antiques my mother, grandmother packed away. My son already said, no thanks, should sell it. If it means nothing to you and you could use the space more than you can the items, sell it. I missed a minute. Did you say, of course? We have a forehead. How are you? Anybody can come on. Julie, I got the link on the top of the chat. And Elsie, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Iris, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Iris, back. Oh, you're back. I restarted the computer. Okay.
Got a gift last weekend.
What is it?
It's Rudolph Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, okay.
baseball card.
Autographed.
Yep.
Nice.
I looked it up on eBay. It's at $149.
No, don't feel like that, Julie. I don't mind. You saw the video I did a couple of days ago about what controversial topic do we take on today? Iris, I don't know if you saw, I sold on my auction. Well, a couple of months ago, I happened to buy a lot of thousands of baseball cards. And I finally sold. I just put them all out. Everything I had left, I put them all out. I said, somebody take them. And Rebecca bought them all. I think she bought 4 boxes from me 2 weeks ago, too.
Rebecca Rader?
Yes.
She bought a bunch of mine, too, in June when I was helping my sister with her rent.
Yeah, she's into the sports cards heavily. I was going through
I've still got more I can sell.
Wow, I
got a big old box of like mid-90s ones.
Hey, treasure hustlers! Good morning, good morning. You won't start trouble, Julie's heart. Would love to see your smile. Yeah, absolutely, Julie.
Well, if you want it, Franklin, I'll ask $100 for it shipped.
You're asking how much for it?
$100.
Ooh, I'm out of it. I don't even know what they're worth or whatever.
eBay to eBay, this one went for $150.
Wow. Yeah, I don't follow the cards at all. I mean, I know Anthony's working now for a grading company, Pittsburgh, and I told him, I said, gee, I have some original 60s Beatle cards and Batman cards I'd love to have graded. I says, unfortunately, I can't find them. But now that I'm packing, I actually came across.
I'm holding him at an angle so there wouldn't be any glare on the cards. You can see him.
Yep. I came across my original 66 Batman cards. And now I got to find the Beatles cards. I'll go through and send a couple to him to be graded. Yeah, anybody wants to come in, the chat is posted on the top. The link for the chat is posted on the top. Sorry,
this is the other really good one I got in that batch.
Wow. Now, are these
Girl Caraway
prisms? So these are new, right?
Tatis is the back says 2021.
Okay.
This one is 2019.
Oh, okay. Franklin Hill. I love seeing different people come on. Nice to put faces. It is. It definitely is. Like, who came on the other day? Tamara from Yellow Brick Road ReSelling, who's been in my chat a lot, and I never met her. I tried to limit coming on to only every week. So since nobody needs to see, I don't feel like that. Paul, say hi to Jack. I did. I didn't know it was Jackie. I just said treasure hustlers. You guys know which one's which. I guess
I call people by their screen name because I can't generally remember who's who otherwise.
Dang, Paul, those Batman cards are money. Yeah, not as much as I'd like. I have 2 sets. I have one set with wrappers and everything, and then this set I bought extra. They're not bad. They're not bad. I have some other ones. Jumbo Jackie. Okay. Laugh my ass off, Jules. Sarah Small. Jumbo Jackie, Sarah Small. Is that like in real life too? Taller is Jackie, the smaller is Sarah. Jackie talks.
In the background, you see my shopping partner.
Jackie talks in caps. Sarah is lowercase. Ah. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Julie, come on in. Anybody, come on in. The Friday before Thanksgiving.
I'm probably gonna have baked chicken for Thanksgiving. That's what I got handy.
Yeah, I'm not. I have never liked turkey. If I have to have turkey, it has to be smothered in gravy. I'm just not a turkey person.
I think it was the year I was 6. Christmas, I was 6. My dad was given 3 turkeys that year.
Wow.
And it was a good thing because that's all we had to eat for the next month.
Oh, wow.
3 meals a day. Turkey this, turkey that, turkey this, turkey that.
Yeah, it is.
It's dry. When little kids learn to eat what's on their plate.
Yep.
Or they don't eat.
True. Like I love veggies. I'll make so many different vegetable plates and stuff. Finally, I told Sandy the other day, I said, "You want me to make 150 of the Batman cards sold for a best offer 6?" Wow. Sandy says, "What are you going to make?" I says, "I'll make a chicken stir fry with vegetables."
That's what I would do with it too. That's the reason I would put gravy on it. Is turkey is dry.
Yeah, and turkey because the tryptophan in the turkey makes everybody tired. I love chicken. I'll do chicken all the time, or steak. But turkey just...
Hey, that's good.
I always smoke meat for Thanksgiving.
$650 for 150 Batman cards?
Yes.
That was darn good.
Wow, Franklin Hill, you're like a 9-hour drive up there, 10-hour drive. So I'll be up. If you're doing smoked brisket and stuff, I'll be up.
Oh, I've got a bunch of football cards. I've got some baseball cards. I got a few hockey. I don't know how many basketball ones I have left. And I've got a bunch of Magic cards.
Oh yeah, I went to Walmart yesterday to do some food shopping, and I always look, and there are so many different Magic cards now.
My Walmart doesn't carry cards of any kind. Too much stuff. They took them out about 2018ish. Too much stuff.
Well, I was at Walgreens last week, and behind the counter they have a small rack, and they have all their cards, their Pokemon cards and stuff on the rack behind the register.
Figure Magic comes out with a new set of cards every about 3 months.
Wow, yeah, they had so many different ones. I still have the ones from my original when they originally came out in the late 80s. LaMelo Ball, he's on the Hornets basketball. If you ever
I think all my videos except my first 2 have cards in them. Sports cards. Hockey, basketball. The last video I did with the Tatis card is all baseball.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the sports and stuff like that.
I don't generally pay attention to the cards. I just like what they look like.
Yep. I still have a ton of the non-sports. One year we bought rotisserie chicken at Costco for each guest, and it looked like they had a miniature turkey and they used leftovers. We had take home made soup or whatever. That's cool.
that would be handy.
Yeah, turkey once a year. I love turkey once a year. Yeah, although I did try, what is it? What do they call it? The smoked turkey leg. My sister-in-law loves them. Every time you go to a fair or something, there's a booth that sells them. So we went to Disney World and they had a kiosk selling them. I think it was $13 for a smoked turkey leg.
$13 for the whole turkey.
No, it was just the turkey leg, and I had it the first time, and I had her on the phone with me. I said, "So I'm trying my first ever smoked turkey leg," and it tasted like ham because it was smoked, I guess. So it was very, very good. I would do that all the time. Winner, turkey dinner. That's funny. Walmart just sends me a notice. Winner, turkey dinner, just as we're talking about turkey.
It's usually winter chicken dinner.
Yep.
But this time of year, turkey.
I'm freaking hungry. I know what you mean, Treasure Hustlers. The other day I was on and Mookie Pookie came on, and we have this kind of rivalry because she's in Chicago. So I give her crap all the time about Chicago deep dish pizza compared to New York pizza. And, half hour talking about pizza, and it's like, oh my God, I know what I want for lunch or breakfast.
You get the gooeyest cheese and pepperoni on a nice. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin crust.
Yeah. I do not eat turkey either, Paul. I would rather have a good steak. Oh, steak all the time.
Yes, I would rather have a good steak versus turkey too.
So down.
I'd be more likely to get the turkey because it's less expensive.
Oh. Treasure Hustlers, are you going to Comic-Con in July? I'm going. I think my friend invited me to go with him to Toy Fair in New York City in February. I don't know if I'm going to go to Comic-Con. I'd like to. I've missed it now for like 7 years. I just bought a bunch of different cuts of steak. What's the eye round steak? Eye of round steak. It's okay, but if you marinate it for like 24 hours, it'll be more tender. What are those people? I looked at something and I did it once. Pineapple. If you put some pineapple in it, the acid in the pineapple breaks down some of the stuff, the tendons, whatever it's called, the steak. The steak is a muscle, and it becomes super tender, and you really don't taste the pineapple. I did that once. I got a cheap cut of steak. I think it was round, and put a slice of pineapple on the top and the bottom, and then I put teriyaki sauce in it, and very, very good. And it was cut it with a fork. In San Diego, yes. So probably less than an hour from you, right? You have the same kind of traffic we do here, and they do in Boston. Probably everywhere by now. Did you get the steaks from Omaha? Because we do that sometimes. We'll send them home as a gift or whatever. And you can come in if you'd like. Anybody, once again, chat. The link is on the top. What was that?
I said yak.
Hey, da.
Hey,
how you doing?
Hi.
Oh, this is a new background, so this must be your new office. Nice.
You need to mute your YouTube.
Oh, you got your audio on, so this must be your new office. Nice. There you go.
Okay. I apologize. Ricky.
So is this your new office now?
Yes.
Very cool.
I hate it.
Why?
I don't know. It's just not friendly to me. I mean, minus all the stuff that everybody's bought me, because all my gifts are up here, and that makes me feel good. But the be kind and work hard is bothering me.
Well, you know what I miss right away is big comfy couch.
I know. A lot of people liked my couch, and the only reason
your couch was so comfortable looking. It felt like we were sitting there in your living room with you.
Well, thank you, Iris. That's the way it was supposed to be, and a lot of people have commented on it. But I moved it in here because don't put me on big, you brat. You know better. But I moved it back here so I could have that light box, and I've been playing with it ever since.
Oh, okay.
Paul, what you should do to help me, if you really want to help me, is go back behind the screen someday and help me with my lighting and camera. I'm having such a hard time with it.
You have a separate camera, or is
Yes.
it on the laptop?
No, I have the camera on the laptop, and then I bought this one. Let me ask you a question. On certain cameras, do they only do like a small amount of area? If you get a bigger camera, does it do a bigger area?
No, it's just the
All
camera.
the same?
What camera did you get? Did you get the Logitech?
It's a V4K.
V4K, but which company?
V4K. Never heard of it.
Never heard of that either.
And it works nice, but it just seems like I can't get it to get the whole lot that I'm trying to show.
So that unit you were just holding, that's permanently attached to the camera?
Oh, it's plugged into the camera. This is plugged into my laptop.
Okay, because Treasure Hustler is saying she has a document camera.
That's what this is, only I think I bought the smaller of what Jax and Sarah's got.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm just not working it right, because could be operator error, you know.
Yeah. I've never seen, I've seen document cameras, but they have a large base. Yes, it's a document camera. You have to put it higher.
Oh, I have to put it high. Why did? Okay, Jax. Thank you. It's the height. Okay.
With, I'm gonna do that. Where is it? With the Logitech camera, you can download the app. Now I double clicked on it. Are you gonna open? Come on.
Oh, okay. Jack says, no, I got the same one. I just have to put it on something higher. Hi, Michelle. Hi,
Okay.
LC, Wonder Woman.
With Logitech, I don't know if it'll work with any other camera, but you can, like mine, I can zoom in. I can go to the left. You know,
I don't think I can do that. Get this, Paul. Look. Look, these are the only 3.
Okay, yeah, that's.
And they didn't send any instructions. No instructions at all. And 3 buttons.
So that might be better for taking pictures to list or for documents. I think that's what it's made for.
Okay. Wow. It works, but I was on Toys for Tots and I felt so damn stupid. I could not get it. And then I showed some uranium jewelry and it didn't show well because I couldn't get my camera to work right with me, and it was a bad thing.
Sometimes all you got to do is you have StreamYard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just go on and don't go live. Just do a recording and just play around with it. You know,
I did a test one day, and just out of nowhere, everybody popped in the chat and said, "We're here," and I'm like, "This is a test."
Yeah. It's made to show items close up. Ah, okay. I figured that
Okay.
I wouldn't mind having one of those, actually, because I need a way to show things
Yeah.
close up, like my baseball card.
Yeah, that's true. You could scan baseball cards with it or whatever. That's why I have the app on mine, so when I want to focus in on something, I could just zoom in.
Wendy says I have a new circle light that holds my phone for my birthday and have yet to set it up, hoping it looks easier than it looks.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of plug and play, basically.
I don't know, Paul. I don't think so. I'm still screwing with mine.
This is a great idea. We'll have to do that.
It probably should be plug and play.
A circle light?
They don't always work out that way.
But it's a circle light. It should be just plug it in and turn it on.
Oh, my circle light's there. Yeah, I got it. In fact, while I was showing and having trouble with my camera, you can see my circle light in my viewing area when I'm showing a lot, and I don't like that.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
You know what I mean? That glare is there.
Your lighting, that's distracting from your items.
Yeah. You may just, if it's not going to work out for what you do, you may just want to look for another camera. A Logitech or something. But they're not, they used to be real expensive. Was it last year when the kids went back to school or whatever? I think they've all come down again.
Mm.
This ain't Burger King, Julie.
This ain't Burger King. Yes, it is. I can have it any way I want. It's my channel.
Yes.
Wow.
I can have it my way. It's my channel.
Yes.
Well, this one's Paul's, but still.
I thought your show the other day was really good.
Which one?
Of course, all the drama, because it opened it up for people to talk about certain things that others don't want to talk about. So I enjoyed it.
True.
My big issue right now, if I can speak about it, is the fact that this is what brings money into my home. This is my business.
Yes.
I talk about tomatoes and getting high, but when I'm online, that ain't happening. We don't do that when we're doing business. One's fun, one's not. My issue is when people want to screw with my channel. That's my thing. You don't like me? Fine. I don't care. Stay away from me. But do not mess with my business. That's where I'm getting pissed off. And there's people that want to do that, and I am not going to allow it. I have bigger problems in my home right now that require me to keep my channel. I don't want nobody screwing with it. And if people come after me, I'm going to come back. Yep. I cannot do this, Paul. I am so sick of all the childish high school bullshit.
Yep. And somebody posted, I don't know if they posted a response on YouTube or they sent me a text or whatever. They said a lot of people don't realize that the people selling the goods, that's their livelihood. And that's true. I should have said that too, that, these people are relying on this income. And, I looked at it too as a lot of, I think I said it over and over again. It's not fair to the other people you're bidding with. And then all of a sudden you bid up and then you don't pay. And they could have used the item or really wanted the item. But that's true. This is people's
good morning,
livelihood.
Perlini.
Morning, Perlini.
Hey, Perlini.
I think I said hi to Michelle and Wendy. Yeah, that's my big issue. There's been a split in our community. When we did Toys for Tots last year, we did it as a group. And in my mind, it was like a whole pie. This year, the pie is split up into pieces and parts, which is fine. But don't come after my piece of the pie, because I'm not cool with that. There's not everybody gets along. I have separated myself from other parts of this community on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It was hurting my channel. And now, like I have a show coming up tonight. We're going to play Family Feud on my channel. And I've already got thumbs down and I haven't even gone on.
Wow.
The first video, the first auction I did after the split from the other people, I had 22 thumbs down.
Wow.
22. That means they went and got their friends and then they got 2 more friends, all to hit that video. Now, in my mind, I'm like, hit it. I don't care, because all that negative brings people to want to know what's so negative over there. I want to watch.
You don't have to show that, right?
Pardon me?
You don't have to show that.
Yeah, I know. And part of me wants to say, you know what? I'll show it. And then the other part of me says, no, don't even bring the drama to the channel. I don't want that.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I won't sit quietly much longer. I'm not going to do it. This is not, the stuff that's going on is so high school bullshit. I can't take it.
And it's all at night?
Did we grow up?
It's all day. Yeah, no, we didn't grow up, Iris. It's all day. I mean, I don't care what it is.
Yeah, I know, because I've been affected by different things.
Yes, you have.
I finally looked at it like, okay, I'm just going to do my thing. I'm going to go on at 9 now. I'm going to do whatever, I'll just keep going. I know that everybody doesn't want to talk about reselling all the time, so I'll just do a coffee chat a couple of days a week. I'll do reselling a couple of days a week, and that's it. And the rest of the day I'll go on maybe, and I'll work here and I'll listen on this screen. I got to admit, guilty pleasure, I listen to a lot of wrestling on YouTube. But I don't know. I still get blown away sometimes. I look at somebody's auction and it's like, what the hell are they bidding on? $100. It's like it's worth $20. What's going on here?
I don't know. And that's and in my mind, I don't care what they do as far as that goes. You run your auction the way you want to. I myself am going to run it to the best of my ability over here, and I don't want to mess with nobody else. Stay away from me. If you don't like me, don't come to my channel. Don't talk about me. Just forget I'm here. Yesterday, Jackie brought up a good point. Hi, Perlini. Hi, Jen. And Flippin' Sports Guy.
Yeah, hello, everybody.
What was I going to say? Cha-Cha made a comment on your video when you went on the other day. It was so good. That's how I feel about it.
Say that again?
Cha-Cha made a comment on your video afterwards. Yes. I loved it. I'm in total agreement.
Yep. I haven't seen her in a long time either. Hope she's doing okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't
what was that old saying? Save the drama for your mama, because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all in it. We're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
And if someone pokes a hole in it, we're all gonna sink.
Hey, Jennifer Hayes. Good morning.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I'm not caught up with the chat. Sorry, everybody.
I've seen channels destroyed on YouTube by certain people. I'm not going to be next. I'm not going to be next because I'll come out with all my ugly stuff.
Yeah, we just have to do what we have to do to get along and for ourselves, because it's a business.
This is what I'm sick of. I want your opinion on this. How much is too much? Because for the longest time, myself and others have not said anything about what's going on behind the scenes. I don't want people in the chat to have to pick a side. If you want to go there, go. If you want to come over my place, come on. That's fine.
My tolerance for this stuff is very little. Now, a lot of times I have to bite my tongue, and if I went on every time, I'd have a bloody face.
I'm telling you.
But it's just, like I got upset last week. I used to go on when I came back after COVID and everything. I went on at 8:30 between after Victoria and before somebody else, and then I did 30 minutes because he went on at 9. And I used to go on afterwards to say, hey, I'm sorry. I went a little over. I'm sorry. All of a sudden now, for 2 weeks, I didn't go on because I was busy. Now he goes on at 8:30. So it's like, well, okay, what the hell am I being so gracious for? And frig it. I was on at 9:00 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever the hell it was. I'm going to go back and I'm just going to do my thing. That's all. So if people want to be that way, selfish, self-centered or whatever, we just have to take the higher road. We are who we are and just do our thing.
Well, I keep doing it. I try to be kind all the time. I try to think of others. And for that reason, I never say anything. And plus, too, it's nobody's business what's going on behind. Thank you, Franklin Hill Ventures. It's nobody's business what's going on behind the scenes. The community doesn't need to know that. But I'm getting tired of not saying anything. Yeah. I mean, you can only push somebody so far. And I'm dealing with cancer over here, and I'm not saying that to get sympathy. I've got other issues that are more important than your childish high school bullshit. Let's stop. Stop. We are grown adults.
Yep.
I'm getting sick of it.
That's one reason why I don't go to auctions if I don't have money, because I'm expecting to pay now. I can ask if someone will invoice me later, but I don't expect it.
Right. There's no room for drama in my life.
I'm not into
drama in anybody's life.
Into drama. I'm 50 years old. I got other crap to worry about.
True, but I have to admit, there's some people that go on, and it's the poor me, I need to do this for my family, and they capitalize on the drama. Because they know that drama gets the hits.
When I first played Family Feud last time, I put on my thumbnail that the Hustlers and I were fighting, and you needed to be there. When I signed on to go on, I had 31 people in the chat because people wanted to talk about drama, fighting. They want to know what's going on.
Yep. Sadly, that is probably how they were in high school and just never grew up. Hang in there, Julie. You have a great following. It's true. People like you for who you are.
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Paul.
I know definitely. I know I like you for who you are.
Thank you, Iris.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what they tell me. It's like, no, Paul, thank you for the information. Thank you for the talk and stuff. And hey, I mean, I'm not, I'm all this in a pack of whatever they call that. I know I'm not everything to everybody, but I'm at that age. I'm at that age where I just don't, I'm not going to hold back. If I shoot from the hip and say, what did I feel? That's what I feel. And if it ticks somebody off, great, but you probably deserved it for something.
This is the thing, though. I don't want it to hurt my channel. That's what I'm afraid of. And Paul, you went through it. You really did. When we broke up the brunch bunch, you went through it, and so did your channel. And I apologize for whatever part I played in that. The whole thing was childish.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's
Really?
wrong.
Paul, you're Italian. Like straightforward. Uh, it happens. I know it happens. I didn't want it to happen. I wished it never did happen. I know it happens. But hey, we just move on. And the other thing is, Julie, too, to continue on, we just have to do things that others aren't to get new viewers. Like, a few times when I did my auction, and I'm only back at it now, Wednesday was the third one. I'll put it in Facebook events. So I'll do that. And I have gotten a few new people that way. Maybe I'll boost a posting. I'll spend $5 and boost it on Facebook. And you get a couple of new people.
You can do that on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, you do a little bit of that once, twice a month, and now you're getting some new viewers, new faces in.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't need the other stuff. I don't need to lose an hour, 2 hours sleep because I'm worrying about, well, who's talking about me now? And, what are they saying?
I don't give a shit if they're talking about me. What they need to do is stay out of my chat, stay out of my auctions, stay the away from me.
Yep. If you lose a few, don't sweat it. It just allows new faces to come in. Yeah, a friend of mine used to say something to me a long time ago. He says, you lose a friend today, you make 2 new ones tomorrow.
Yeah.
Julie, did you get my thank you? I hope, Perlini.
I think so. If you're talking about your email, I did get it, Perlini. It's just that my life is so chaotic right now. I haven't.
And do you ever wonder, like, do other communities have this drama stuff going on? I'm a member.
I don't know.
I'm a member of an action figure one, a comic book one.
I know the coin community has issues like this.
Although I will tell you, I've been in that Mama T's, I think is her name, for the coin community.
Mama T and Big T, yeah.
I love them because they don't put up with no bullshit. As soon as it happens in the chat, they fix it right then and there, and I respect
Big
that.
T is really entertaining when he gets going good. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I never seen them. I don't know who that is.
You got nicknames for everybody in the chat that's related to their screen name, and the one auction I saw of his was really fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed that. I enjoy going there on Saturdays. Treasure Hustlers
there was someone in that particular chat that later on, apparently didn't deliver what he was paid for, and there was a big stink about it.
Oh yeah, that was
not good. And that's the thing, when you have someone on your channel, in my mind, I'm basically vouching for that person.
Oh, yeah.
This person is a good person, that you'll get your stuff in a timely manner. That's what I'm saying about that person when I have them on my channel. If that doesn't work right, then, I think people are going to look to me and say, well, look, what's up?
If I'm on someone's channel like right now, okay, if I was to sell this baseball card, I would be guaranteeing to Paul, in addition to my buyer, that they're be getting exactly what I've sent in a timely manner, intact in quality product.
Yep.
Because otherwise, Paul won't have me back,
mm-hmm.
and the person won't buy from me again.
Right.
One happy customer tells 10 people, an unhappy customer tells 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paul, can I ask how many's in the chat? Because I can't see it.
17 on YouTube
17 people
and
from
13 on both Facebooks.
Okay. Just curious.
People on Facebook and YouTube.
Flippin' Sports Guy, I don't know his first name, but it says never seen the drama in a UK reseller stuff. It's an amazing
I think his name
thing.
is Paul too.
Oh, okay. Hi, Paul.
You be
Yeah.
true to who you are. I love this community and all the people for who they are.
Well,
Yeah, but Pam,
I
I gotta
used to
say this,
love all of them.
I think, Pam, there's some people that I would like to like, but when you know the behind of the facade, it's hard to like the person.
Yeah, I'm remembering Yahoo chat rooms back in 1998 when everybody was friendly, everybody was calm, everybody chilled out. The trolls still lived under their bridges.
Yeah.
Then the last time I went in the chat room, just before they closed them all down, you had sex bots and private messages. That was it.
Wow.
No
Please highlight
conversation.
Jennifer's comment.
Wait a minute. But Franklin says I boost posts on Instagram and on my Facebook business page to drive traffic to the stores and stuff. So he,
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I need to do that.
personally, I wouldn't hold it against you, Julie, if someone had you selling on your auction. Did something wrong? I would blame them.
Thank you, Jen. But go to her next one. It says just
Word of
because
mouth
she
can
does
make
it,
you or
you
break
don't
you.
see it.
Yes, word of mouth can
If
make
you
you or
can
break you.
describe
Yes,
it well,
indeed.
ship it well. Franklin, Americans love drama. Amen. Just because you don't see doesn't mean it's not there, Paul.
The drama is behind the scenes. The only reason that some people don't know is because people like myself
Yep, I
don't
agree,
want to
Elsie.
talk about it, don't want to perpetuate it, want it to stop. Well, I'm doing that on my side and it's still not stopping. You're going to push until something bad happens. And I won't do something that I have to apologize for later if I can help it. So I stay quiet, but I'm getting tired.
Stay quiet. Make sure I keep my word when I do say something.
The only reason I don't say nothing is because I don't want to lose my own channel in the process. This is my business. I don't want to go back to eBay.
eBay's fine
Right.
to a point.
I just don't. I know Paul's a big eBay person, so.
I guess I've been lucky because I haven't had any bad customers.
That's cool.
But then I don't sell electronics. I don't sell clothing. Things that people are gonna say, "Hey, you didn't send me the right item."
I'm a lover, not a fighter, too, Frank or Paul.
Yeah. No, he's stored.
Yeah, and Jackie said it right. Don't poke the bear. Leave me alone. I've already gone into a backroom chat. I've already gone into a backroom chat with certain people in our community and said, okay, let's solve this. That didn't work.
Yeah, some people are just
politics and
kind of like that's their goal, is
they're bored. They're bored.
Could be,
so
yeah.
They want to start crap. Go find something to do.
I'm thinking you remember welfare mothers in the 80s? They had just enough money to pay their bills and to eat, and the rest of the time they sat. So to entertain themselves, they'd cause drama.
Because they were bored?
Because they were bored. Not enough education for art, not enough money for crafts, and if they do anything to make money, they'd lose their welfare check.
Perlini, I don't know. You'd have to ask them what they're fighting for. You got to have what are they fighting for? If you don't like me, stay away from me. What is your problem? But you always got to be in it. Leave me alone.
Are they subscribers to your channel?
I don't know. They shouldn't be. I unsubscribed all of them. I don't care when they go on. I don't care what they do. Yesterday, I was in a chat and caught some things that I didn't like. I shouldn't have been there, but I saw it. I didn't like it. And I'm thinking to myself, move on with your life. Stop.
And it's not right. I mean, we're supposed to be all adults. I mean, you should be able to be,
Stirring shit.
you know, they act like they're kids. A lot of them act like they're just kids on here.
I've seen people go into other chats and create so much drama
create crap
that they destroyed the channel and no one ever went back. Now you tell me what's right about that. You tell me how someone can justify breaking down someone's income like that.
So
what
on the other
in your
hand,
mind did that person do to you that was so horrible that you would want to destroy them?
But on the other hand, is why didn't the channel owner get rid of that? Get rid of them, delete the chat or whatever.
Sure, that's going on.
Oh, really?
That's going on. And other content creators don't want to be in the middle of it. It's not like I can go and talk to somebody else about it because they don't want to be in the middle. And I understand that. And Jennifer, you're not the only one that's clueless. Nobody knows because I keep my mouth shut. But if you don't stop coming after me, I'm not going to keep my mouth shut for very long. Because in my mind, I've got nothing to lose.
True.
I've got a husband that needs me as much as bringing in money to pay medical bills. But you still want to attack me? No. No. Just like what happened to you when we left. And it's happening to me and others right now. And I am tired. And they ask me, well, why do you talk to those people?
Why not?
Because they haven't done anything to me. Right. I'm nice to them because you guys are assholes.
Yep.
It costs nothing to be polite.
I see that a couple of times.
Like nothing to be nice.
In the last month, I'll go on.
Just
just surf.
The barrier will get mauled.
Say hello. Nobody says hello. It's all right. I'm not welcome here, so I just move on. I'm not behind the scenes. I'm only a viewer, so I don't see it. So sorry. I guess, yeah, but Pam, if you look and read the chats, you catch on.
Yes, read the chats. You'll notice certain things. There's
good luck at your estate sale, Franklin.
Yes, take care.
Yes, good luck.
Make lots of money.
The community's split. There is a part over here and a part over there. And that's okay. But now that we've split, they need to move on. We have. But I'm getting tired of it. And that's why yesterday or the day before that you had your show, I was like, well, maybe somebody else besides myself wants to talk.
I don't get enough people in a live to do an auction. So
all right, Franklin Hill, thank you.
Just been showing things off.
It has to be like that and has to happen. I mean, hey, you think, hey, Miss Ivy Vintage Market.
Hello, Ivy, long time no see.
You figure, you have an argument or something, you say something once, or you have a disagreement, you say something once, you settle it, and that's it. But to bring it up, keep bringing it up in different people's chats and stuff like that, it's like rehashing old wounds. Just move on. I'm over it. Why aren't you?
Yes, it's like scraping a scab. Stop it. Stop. I don't care what you're doing. Do you?
Yep.
But I haven't even had a show and I've got all these thumbs down. And it's so childish. So childish.
Yeah.
And there's a couple people that lead the pack. I will tell you this. There's about 4 people that lead the pack, and they take others with them. And I don't even know if they know what's going on. The others that follow them, I don't even know if they know what's going on. But
Yeah, that's why I show off my stuff like I do, Elsie. It's like I imagine I'm talking to myself, and I'm showing things how I would want to see them. Like my card.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm tipping it so I don't see any glare. So you guys are going to get a good view. You know.
I think Iris and I are on different channels, but we're on the same channel.
We're in a different conversation, but on the same channel.
Yes.
because I don't want to hear about nobody's drama. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
I don't want you to have to suffer through other people's drama. You know.
Let me just say what Michelle is saying here.
Yes, she's right.
Clicks. Oh, clicks. But I think that's spelled with a Q, Michelle, not to rag on you or anything. But I was thinking the same thing.
People not being able to speak to each other is bullshit. The good news is I've seen channels attacked, gossiped about, and asked, and guess what? They are doing just fine without the click.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Find a new group to hang out with.
No, anybody. I'm sorry, Elsie. I don't often say it. Anybody that wants to put their link in for their channel, what they have coming up, definitely go ahead. That's fine. I don't say it often enough, I guess. I know Paul can, yes. I know she can, but she's polite. Okay. You have to tell her, yes, thank you. Life's too short. It's true. I imagine many are clueless and follow.
Yes.
Until now, Donna, I can say this about some of the, and it came up on my chat the other day about some of the people that auction. They're clueless and follow until they get burnt.
Yes. And their turn's coming. Every one of them that follows, they'll get a turn. We all did. They'll get a turn too. And I want to comment on what Miss Ivy said. When I went live and shared with this community that my husband had cancer, I had a lot of thumbs down.
Oh, wow.
From the other side of this reseller community. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah. Who does that? Who thumbs down the fact that I'm telling you my husband, my best friend, has cancer and you thumb me down? What are you, an idiot?
3 out of 4 of my grandparents died of cancer, and the 4th one committed suicide. I'm not gonna. And my stepdad died of cancer too. Okay, so I'm not gonna look at you funny because your husband has cancer and you're trying your best to keep your head above water and take care of him at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be inclined to support you.
Yeah, you would think.
But I'm
you would think.
Basically, my house is my business space as well as my house because, well,
right,
selling
that's
stuff
your home, and someone is attacking my home, and I'm tired of it. So someday you're going to see me go live, and when you do, y'all better be there because I'm going to spill my guts. And that's not a threat.
Well, I keep an eye out for your shows, and I stop in when I can.
Thank you,
because I like seeing.
I see the links for many of your shows. Unfortunately, I'm in bed by then.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been missing a lot of people's shows lately because I've been sleeping at the wrong time of night.
It is horrible, a sad shame. People will see the light. You hope they would see the light, Donna, but some of them They got those real thick blinders on, so the light never shines through. They need a good scarf in the head, is what we call it.
They got masks on,
Yeah.
not just blinders. Because the
You'll
blinders
see
you
it,
can still see a
Donna.
little bit.
So far, no one has been nasty to me that I know of. Oh,
How
Miss
could
Ivy,
they,
I could
Miss
tell
Ivy?
you
You're
stories.
a sweetheart. How could they be mean to you? And if they do, call me.
Miss
Well,
Ivy, you're from
if
Massachusetts.
people have
Nobody's
been
mean
mean
to
to
us.
me, I don't know it. But then in something like this, where we're in a room talking, if someone was to be mean, I'd probably flip out. You ever see somebody autistic meltdown?
No.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
And if I was to do that, I'd turn off the camera.
All I want
turn
is
turn it on mute.
all I want is for them to leave me alone. No thumbs down, no talking about me, no starting shit, no passive aggressive crap in the chat. Just move on with your life.
Right.
Forget you know me. You never met me. And we're okay. Because I'm not going to attack back. Now, the point of coming on here today is I'm getting tired of not attacking back.
Well, yeah, or you just keep doing what you're doing and don't pay them any mind, and maybe they will, like I say, dry up and blow away.
It's been going on for 6 months. You would think that would happen.
Oh, damn.
How long am I supposed to let it dry up and go away? It's not going away.
Yeah, that I didn't know.
And it's their own fault. Stop.
Now, do they have a channel that they go on?
They all have channels.
And do you
They're
go
content
on?
creators.
Do you go on theirs? And
are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Antonelli, you need a spanking. Yeah. I don't go nowhere near their channels.
You still have the whip?
Yes, I do. And they all need a whooping. They all need a whooping.
Well, there's a reason I don't generally say much.
Thumbs down. What is it? What?
Because if I do, I get in trouble.
What's sad is the people who are thumbs down Julie's videos and talking crap about us is the same people most you all follow. Wow.
Sarah's right. Most everybody in our community still follows these people.
I don't follow too many people. You mean follow by you'll look at every video they do?
Right. You'll watch what they do. Okay. They'll be in their chats either before or after.
I think the closest I come to following somebody like that would be Paul, Larry, and Victoria. And maybe Johnny. I don't have time to follow people.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I'm trying to keep my head above water.
You do Wonder Woman, you do Facebook auctions. Facebook auctions are, really, really, really prevalent and really getting good.
I know. I might be thinking about that.
Yes. They the things I've done one. The things I like about them is there is really no lag on Facebook, maybe 1 or 2 seconds. You can tag everybody you want to come in, where you can't do that on YouTube. So that's nice. The only thing I don't like is everybody that I've seen. Now, when I did mine, I used this camera, so I had a wide view. When I've seen other people do it, and I do see a lot of other, because it's usually comic books or action figures, they use the phone and the screen you're seeing is only this big.
Mm-hmm. And
they have all this is blank. And I'm always telling them, why don't you hold the video this way? Well, then we can't see the chat. Get a different computer then, damn it.
You can see the chat when you go this way.
Yeah, but they're all doing it like we're doing it with StreamYard, a computer, a screen. They're just doing everything here on the phone.
Wendy, do you go upwards or this way when you do your
my sisters and I would fight for
Wendy, you do, yay, Wendy. Oh, Jerry's here. Hey, Jerry, what's
reason than
happening?
none.
Wonder Woman going to attempt it. Wonder Woman, do you do Facebook? Yes, Jennifer. It's
Yeah, Jennifer. I wish everyone could get along too, but it's human condition. Not everybody's
I've heard that thumbs down
like
are
everybody
okay
else.
because it's activity on your channel. I don't know if it's true. Yes, typically it just says that there's a percentage of people that are just not interested in the content. Doesn't mean anything bad, Pam. Why no YouTube auctions, Wonder Woman? Wendy, sorry, my spell check must have the Wendy confused, changed it. I have only done a recording, not a live one. I went up.
Okay.
I'm hoping you have a buttload of stickers. Wonder Woman. What kind of stickers? I have stickers.
I don't know why the girls didn't ask me. I have a shoebox full of stickers.
I have like tons of Godzilla stickers and Ratfink stickers. Yeah, but you could do Facebook right on StreamYard. You don't have to broadcast on YouTube. You could just do, like right now, I'm on YouTube, the auction channel, my auction channel Facebook page, and Reseller Facebook page. Callie Reseller Lewis, how are you?
The only thing I have StreamYard hooked up to broadcast on is YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But that's me.
I prefer doing Facebook auctions over YouTube as you reach more people and less lag. Yep. Because we got stickers coming out of our wazoo.
I had to ask Victoria not to invite me to any more Pampered Chef parties. I love their cookware.
Yep.
But I don't have that kind of money.
I find that stuff, or I see that stuff a lot at garage sales. We need more.
It's gorgeous cookware. It's lovely. It's really good quality. It's just pricey.
Yeah, I'm sure like anything.
A 7-inch skillet you'd cook eggs in 2006 was $35.
Wow, you don't want to know how much the skillet that I bought is. I love cooking, so I bought a nice one. Treasure Hustlers, I'll send you some Godzilla stickers.
Cool. That's nice of you.
I actually inherited that skillet when my stepdad died.
You don't have to.
$35 skillet he used to cook eggs in.
Wow. Iris, whose channel are you doing auctions on?
I was doing them on. I tried one on my channel. I don't think I got any people. I had like 3 people in the chat. I've done one with Paul. I did one with Big Barn Auctions. And I sold a couple things on Johnny's channel.
I love that comment. Thanks, Fishin. I missed you. You were
back in June when I was helping my sister with her rent. I have not done one that's actually done anything since.
Oh, wow. I want to know who they are, but I want... What? I want to know who they are, but I don't want to know. Oh, okay.
Correct, Pam. You. I know the feeling. You really don't want to know. Thank you, Michelle. It is frustrating, and my whole thing is about being kind because the world is such an ugly place right now. Customer service sucks. It's changed so much. So spread kindness, and that's what my big thing is. I want to be kind. I don't want to put people on blast.
I do my pushing best.
And I'm in this, and I'm sorry, Iris. but you're pushing because I'm on a ledge that's this thick. You know, I've got real problems over here. So stop creating more shit for me.
Perlini says what I think all the time too. I deeply missed the morning show you all did with Paul.
I'm sending you a virtual
Just
hug.
keep doing you.
Thank you, Iris.
I would like to think the people I follow are not mean people.
I would like to think that too, but a lot of our people, and I say ours because I love you all, are in these people's chats. And I think some people know it and they don't want to look at it. They don't want to accept it. They want to pretend it's not going on.
You know, Pam, it's hard, Miss Ivy. I want to know, but I don't want it to turn into a gossip cray. I don't look at it as gossip. I look at it as getting it off my back, trying to put an end to it in my own way. You know, that's like when I did the thing the other day. I saw these people bidding and they just canceled mine. It's like, well, are you going to pay them and not me? What the hell? I don't understand. Meanwhile, for mine, you had bid somebody up incredible that really wanted it. And then 3 weeks later, you canceled.
Mm-hmm.
But yet you're bidding over here. It's not right on two things. It's not right to me and it's not right to the people that you unnecessarily bid up. So it's just things like that, you know, you want to get it off your chest.
I gotta tell you, Webb sent me a message and I want to tell you, Betty Webb, you are a badass and I love you. She said, don't stoop to their level.
Yeah. Don't take the red pill. It's better to go life with the blue pill. Did you see that, The Matrix, already? I started to watch, what was it last night? The new Ghostbusters. I fell asleep. Well, it wasn't last night. It was late yesterday afternoon.
So I'm trying to put emojis in the chat on my phone and they got this new thing and it's a total pain in the ass. You can't even get to them.
That's a good way to put it, Perlini. Two-faced crap. Two-faced people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Yep. I was kind of, yesterday I was listening to Mr. Buys a lot. And I said hi to Pam because Pam came in mine the other day and Jerry was in there and a couple of people I know. So somebody was in there. I didn't say hi to them. They didn't say hi to me. I'm not interested anyway. But Pam said, all right, we're going to end it now. We're all going to go over so-and-so's channel. And I says, no, Pam, don't make me. That's And she says, we're all going over now. We're all done. And I says, no, Pam, you can't. I'm not going. You can't make me. And she just says, oh, Paul.
You know what, Fishing? That's going to happen sooner than you think. That's going to happen sooner than you think. And I'm going to bring an army with me. I'm...
Where's the pitchforks? That's funny. I got a picture from the original Frankenstein movie with all the townspeople with the pitchforks, and I put that on Facebook once. I said, it looks like I pissed off a bunch of people.
Tar and feathers and pitchforks and torches, yeah.
But this, I mean, it seems like once every so many months, another one comes up and another one comes up. And was it last year we had to deal with whatever his name was? It ripped off so many. Although he ripped off people.
Yeah, he was wrong.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, the people can't get along. It's just like
There's room for all of us on YouTube. I mean,
yeah,
it's the freaking internet. So there's room for everybody.
Right. You have a disagreement. All right. Well, don't participate.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say anything. Like there's a couple of things. Well, there's 2 that I don't go in. The 3 now that I don't go in at all.
Mm-hmm.
But to go in and then what would Sandy say? Stir the pot. It's just not right. I know it. I've seen the split in the community, but I follow to learn what to Devon, more so not to do. It isn't about supporting. Even my son has given me his opinion on a few.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I'm lost on that one, but that's okay. Devon, I think.
She sees certain people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Devon, isn't she with Robin? Devon and Robin?
I think that was a misspell, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Hey, that could be a good show, Treasure Hustler said.
Yeah, she said not
right
Devon. Even was the word. Even.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Devon. Yeah, I know. We all have that typo issue once in a while. Big finger.
Typo-ese, yes.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry that's going on, Julie.
Yeah, the good thing, there is a positive note. My channel's actually growing.
Excellent.
Yeah, what I need to do is put more content on it instead of just an auction here and there.
Have you ever done a video when you went to the Amish yard sales and stuff?
No, because I get tired of holding my phone and I don't know how to edit afterwards. If somebody could teach me how to edit, I might put more stuff on my channel.
Yeah, but sometimes the live unedited stuff people like. The raw footage people like. Cha-Cha said the other day we could have Jerry Springer type show in the community. Yeah.
It's true, Michelle. Yep. It's true.
I think
if you only knew the Jerry Springer that is actually going on behind the scenes.
Somebody's giving me a call from a dealer service center, which is hard to believe because I don't own a car.
Well, pay your damn insurance bill on your car, Iris, that you don't have.
A car. I don't have a driver's license either.
I think it was KK trying to do that. I think she just came on. She had a stroke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she was gone. That's what
she said this morning.
Yeah, she was gone. I saw her yesterday. I think she came in my chat or whatever. She had a brain stroke or a stroke in the brain.
Because I asked her how she was doing. She says, "I'm doing better. I had a stroke."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Prayers up for her. You know, me and Kathy don't see eye to eye, but I would never wish her bad.
I don't wish anybody bad.
I've always prayed for her.
I tried going live 100-mile garage sale. LOL. Didn't know I couldn't. Done shorts. Okay.
Okay.
100-mile garage sale.
The only other content on my channel is if we play Family Feud or I do my gym updates on my husband.
Oh, okay.
So,
the only content on mine is showing stuff off.
When I went on and told everybody that Jim had cancer, I had 2,000 views.
Wow.
People love drama. 2,000 views. I wish those 2,000 people would come to my auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
I'm going to go on and talk on my channel real soon about smoking and packages that come to your house.
Oh,
because I am doing everything under the sun to not let that happen. And I'm like, I sent a package to the Treasure Hustlers recently, and Jack said, "You can still smell smoke on my package." I don't know how. We don't smoke in the house. Our stuff is not anywhere near smoking. It's driving me nuts. And then they said that they were watching a video of all the postmen sitting around smoking around all the packages.
That's why I wrap all my stuff in plastic.
So do I. I wrap all my stuff. And if we go out and smoke, we wash our hands before we start packing things. When we take it to the post office, there's no smoking in the car. So what am I doing wrong?
I got one.
From me?
No.
Oh.
From somebody else. I'm not going to mention his name.
Yeah, you don't have to.
It was toys. It was action figures, loose action figures. And I opened the box and I says, "Oh, damn. Stinky to hell." So I told Rhonda, who knows who it is, and she says, "Just tell them they're very good." And I says, "No, it's all right." I just put them all in the dishwasher because they were dirty anyway. And I ran them through, and they came out beautiful after that. But I threw the whole box away, the packing material, the bubble wrap they were in. I said,
"Oh yeah,
how can somebody send something like that?"
There's content creators that are smoking around their stuff right on their YouTube channel, and they're sending it out. And I'm like, I'm mortified. I'm like, don't do that.
Yep. So I've been a reseller community since 14. I turn it on at 8, turn it off at 5. Don't know what goes on after dark. A lot of times I don't, but I turn it off way
good because you know what? The worst of it is on late at night. So stay away from it. You're better off. My Jim gets mad at me. He says, "Why do you even go in there to see if they're talking about you? Who cares?"
Oh, wow.
It's because I don't do anything to anybody on purpose to hurt anyone. If I've done something and I don't know about it, that's one thing. But I have never done anything malicious to them, and I'm getting sick of it.
Little town I lived in when I turned 21. My husband said when we got married, I had the worst reputation in town, and I didn't do anything.
Wow. I'm gonna give away one.
It sucks to feel that way, Iris. I understand that.
I just didn't. I didn't know who they were, and I didn't care what they were saying.
And you know, everybody can. Everybody can say they don't care, but really that's not true because we do care. We want to be liked. We are in the public.
We want to be. We want people to talk with us, not about us.
Yes.
And if they're just bad mouthing, you know, there's a reason I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's very, very true.
Yeah, that's right, Pearl. You don't have to do anything to anybody.
Did you see what Perlini said, Jules? Her package didn't smell like smoke that you said.
Yes. Thank you, Perlini. Yeah, I don't know because I buy the t-shirts, I wash them, I wash my plush. What people do with them before I get them. I mean, this is a reselling community.
Yep.
But I wash my stuff and it's still. Did you see what Perlini? Yes. Thanks, Jax.
Also, wood stoves could make your stuff smell. Yes, but wood stoves could make it smell like barbecue. And what's better than getting a nice plush barbecue smelling item? I wouldn't even sell
it. Wood stove smell and cigarette smell are different, though.
Oh,
man, my dad used to smoke cigars, and he used to smoke a pipe.
Yeah.
And the tobacco he smoked in his pipe smelled wonderful.
We want to be successful for the right reasons, not for being dramatic or cruel. True, Wonder Woman, but the drama gets the hits.
Haters gonna hate.
And they know it. The people out there, like, I don't want. I'm almost close to saying a couple of names, but
so am I. You don't even know, Paul. I bet you're feeling the same way I am. I want to put people on blast so bad, but it's not time. And I'm not going to tell them when I'm coming.
I've done this long enough not to care what others say. You always.
How do you get to that spot? How do you get to where you don't care?
Well, I've actually now I've known Jerry for probably 40-something years. He's from Massachusetts also. And I've talked to him a couple of times about things that have happened to me. And he says, that's why I don't like doing it anymore. That's why.
Check out Michelle's comment. I am so 10 stars on that comment.
Social climbing.
Yes.
Has been an issue in lots of I can't read it. Social communities on YouTube using different and disposing of people for social gains.
Michelle is correct.
The using and disposing of people for social gains. Michelle, that's deep.
That's deep, and she is correct.
Wow.
And someday I'm going to share all my examples.
Drop some clues to the names. Spill it, Paul.
When you see me go live, you better run over to my channel. And if you ain't subscribed, you're going to get a spanking. Shame on you.
And you listen, listen and do what you're told.
Yeah, hey, and I have a couple people that want to come on with me when I do it.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that'll line up. Somebody should do a show that says, all right, this is your show. You're going to get 3 minutes or 2 minutes to blast whoever you want. And you're going to have the screen for 2 minutes or whatever to blast whoever you want and why.
Well, this is the thing. When I do go live, I'm going to invite my haters up there. I want you to come up and talk to me and tell me how you justify your behavior. Come on up. Tell me. Tell all these good people how you justify your nasty behavior.
Yeah, I've always liked that too, Treasure Hustlers. Karma is awesome. It is.
Karma's a bitch. Don't piss her off.
Hit the bell. Ignore the ignorance. I know easier said than done, but karma is a bitch. It is. Yep. It is very true.
And I'm just waiting because a lot of people don't see it or refuse to see it. But you can tell in the chats, read the chats more closely. You can hear the emotion behind certain comments. And when you do, you're going to know that that person is fighting with somebody else and wants to destroy them.
Yeah, that sucks, though.
I know it sucks, and I'm on the end of it, so it sucks big time. And really, what's more important is in the other room. It's not the YouTube drama, but it's over and over every day. It's stop. I can't say that enough. I've said it 50 times this morning. Grow up.
Yep. Yeah, Jerry says because it makes them feel good and that they're far away from the ones they say things about and not worrying about seeing them live. True. Yep. Anonymity.
Yep.
They hide.
Now, see, that's the thing. A couple of them are good friends with Jerry, and Jerry doesn't know what's going on. And that's the thing. At first, I never wanted to be the one to share that. I don't want to tell people, oh, so-and-so did this and that and this and that. But if you don't leave me alone.
Yeah. Wow. I'm not in auction chats for very long. Yep.
I don't blame you.
True.
I don't blame you, Jen. Just because you see them up on screen and they're having fun.
Oh, don't do it, Jerry. Don't do it.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
I do know what's going on. I may play dumb. It doesn't mean I am dumb.
Real all these years.
All these years, nope, it's called acting. That's why I won an Oscar. No, I know. Like I said, and like Paul said, this is why way back in January when I walked away from all this, because that was when it was really getting bad, and I was like, enough of this. And the one that made me walk away, and I won't mention her name, they asked for advice. Now, when you ask for advice, you're going to get either one that you like or one that you don't like. But you asked. So they asked. I gave my advice on it. Next thing you know, they're in the chat. Oh, like you know it all. Oh, we should just do what you say. And I'm like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah.
You asked a question. I answered. If it's not what you wanted, you just say, oh, I didn't know that's the way you were going to take it. And just let it go. But no, they wanted to be a jerk and everything. So I was like, and then a few others followed them. And what happened was that also those few had just bid on an auction that I did.
Hey, Tom.
And none of them paid for their stuff.
Wow.
So
I didn't
I'm
know that.
like, okay, I don't care. I have enough stuff. If I have to keep one box of things here, I'm not going to notice it. I'm not going to care. So you're not hurting me. You're hurting yourself by not getting the item that you wanted.
I think
I'll just sell it somewhere else to somebody else.
I think my next investment is going to be a full-up headset.
And so I don't worry. And, like I said, these people are going to say something because they're 500 miles away from me. They're never going to see me. So they don't have to worry.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, you and I got to talk then after this because I have no clue.
Hey, Tom Cruise.
But you go on late. I don't.
Who?
You go on late. I don't.
No, once in a while I do because, like you guys said, a lot of times that night is when really all the drama starts.
Yep.
They're talking bad about so and so and such, and I'm like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for an auction. I'm not here to hear people gab and everything. If I want that, I'll watch the stupid View on TV and watch idiots talk.
That's what I like about. We have a few auctioneers here locally that do Zoom auctions. Excuse me. Zoom, it's just all they're putting in the chat is the bid and maybe a hello. That's it. Nothing
but this
else.
Is the other reason why I prefer Facebook auctions over here.
Yep.
You get less of the drama and it's more of the people wanting to buy things.
Yeah, because it's mostly just their bids. People start hashing and talking. It's like, no, just put your bid in. We don't want to see all the other stuff because, well, for one thing on Facebook, it makes the chat raise really fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like I said, so this is why it's like, no, I know, and I know who we're talking about. His initials are FF,
FF. Wait a minute, FF. No, that was last year.
Yes.
We're talking
but that was the big drama from last year.
No, Julie's talking this year.
Oh, there's been a lot of stuff going on. I mean, this is the other thing, too. What a lot of people don't understand here whether it's here or on Facebook, you can lurk. And you don't have to say boo, and nobody knows who's on watching. You'll have a thing that says there's 19 people watching, there's 100 people watching. You don't know who's watching because you only got, like, let's say, a dozen people all chatting in the chat. But the other 90 of them aren't saying a word. Mm-hmm. And
we have some lurkers right now.
To turn around and say, well, I think Paul Antonelli is an idiot when he does this stuff, and not realizing that Paul's sitting in the background saying, oh, so that's what you really think, huh? Oh, okay, that's nice
to
like know.
Me sitting here right now.
It's like, what? And then they come on your channel like, hey, Paul, how you been? Long time.
Yeah, hey, buddy. Like they're your best friend.
And this is why, like I says, I understand it and everything, and I just say, yep, you're going to go this way, and you're going to say whatever you want to say, and you're going to do what you want to do, and that's what you want to do, fine. Knock yourself out, have a ball. I don't really care. Because first of all, like I told people,
I agree
this
with
is
that.
now my 46th year doing this stuff.
Really?
I've been selling since I was 15.
Oh, selling.
Yeah. I've been doing this since I was a kid selling non-sport cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then I graduated to doing conventions when they first started coming around. And then it was like, okay, and Paul can tell you, I've done all the big shows, whether it's San Diego Comic-Con, Rhode Island Comic-Con, Boston Comic-Con, whatever. I've done them. So when someone says, oh, have you done it? Yeah, I've done that. It's a show. It's a show. And this is what this is. This is a show.
But wait a minute. I have a question, because you send me pictures every once in a while of, oh, look what I found at this toy store. Look what I found. How come you don't text me with, you should hear what's going on now?
Yeah, because nobody
I don't want to
gives a
get
crap.
involved in all the silly drama.
Yeah, and by the way, I want to say hi to Tim Powell because I haven't seen him in forever. I hope you're doing well and your health is better.
Hi, Tim. Thanks for
Hi,
coming
Jen,
in.
too.
Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Tom Cruise, JRKR, the Queen of the Listing Peoples.
I agree.
Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Thanks for spending some time with us this morning. This is just a chit-chat we're doing.
But I have a question for Jerry, because I know Paul has experienced attacks on personally on his YouTube or about his YouTube. Have you done that too? Have you been in that position?
Yeah, I've had people that say, oh, look who's here. And it's like, where did that come from? What?
Yeah.
But then I chalk it up to, and it's not to, pat myself on the back or anything. But I mean, just look at, this is my office here. If I wanted to sell, look at all the crap I've got to sell just in my office. Now, if you take all that and then turn around and say, now I've got a 10 by 20 storage unit that's packed, that I got stuff to sell. So when someone says, oh, look at all the stuff, he doesn't want to sell here because his stuff is high price. Well, yeah, it is, because Paul's got a lot of stuff that he can't sell here because they don't want to touch the price. Mm-hmm. So we got to go around to like a yard sale or something to find the stuff that you guys want. When I do Facebook, like I'll usually do Facebook to sell my movie posters. And Paul will tell you, I'll get people on there, they're spending $300, $400, $500 on one poster. So it's like, let me see, do I want to stay here and be here for 4 hours and maybe make $300? Or do I want to go to Facebook and sell for like 2 hours and make,
you're echoing, Jerry,
$800-900? Mm-hmm. When you say if I'm doing it for the money, then guess what? I'm going to go to Facebook and do posters. If I'm doing this just for fun because, hey, Paul asked me to come on or you asked me to come on, fine. I've got comic books, I've got statues. I can bring it out here and sell it. It's no problem to me. But when you go around and say, oh, you're Mr. Know-It-All, oh, you're this. Well, first of all, I am a little bit knowledgeable because, like I said, I've been doing this for 45 years.
Right.
Paul. So we know a bit more than a lot of you guys because you're new to this. Even though you say, I've been doing it for 2 years. Well, I've been doing it for 40, so.
Well, the thing is, I'm ready to go and spill my guts, but I'm afraid that it'll affect my channel, and I don't want that.
Like I said, you don't need to spill your guts. You just, it's like I said, after a while, you get a bit thick-skinned. We know that, like when Paul and I, when we go to a show, people are going to say, Paul's here, Jerry's here. But they'll come over to the table.
And look.
There's the boss. They'll come over to our tables because they want to see what we have. Mm-hmm. But then they'll walk back to their table and say, yeah, we're not going to make a lot because Jerry and Paul are here and they're going to get a lot. Well, It's like anything else. When you go to a mall, some stores are going to get a lot of people and some stores aren't. So if
Yep.
you're not going to get a lot of people, then you have to stand back and say, what am I doing wrong? What am I not selling that I should be selling that
Like
I
Hot
can
Topic
make
and
more
Spencer's.
money? You know, if you're like, if let's say with you, Julie, if you're going to go and say, I'm going to sell jewelry, it's nothing against you, but I'm not going to watch because I don't buy jewelry. So there's no interest there for me whatsoever, except I'll pop in, I'll say, hi, everybody, like I usually do and everything, and I'll stay for a bit, but then it's like, okay, it's jewelry, I'm out of here, you know, and I'll go. It's no reflection on you. It's just when I go
So
to the
you
mall,
think I'll still
I'll
get
go to a jewelry
customers?
store and move.
So do you think I'll still get customers if I do it?
Yeah. Because you're going to get the ones that are going to, you know, they're going to say, look, she's either having a bad day, she just wants to get everything off her chest, which is like anybody else, or she's just speaking her mind, which is a good thing, which is another plus. And then you're going to say, well, this is someone that's not putting up with the crap that's going on, you know. And like I said, it's not to, you know, take over the chat or anything, but it's like I said, I love it when I go in and they're like, well, how do you know about it's like Paul will tell you, like yesterday, like you said, I was on Mr. Buys a Lot channel and he was selling prints from Marvel. And I was just helping them out, you know, because I was looking at the same pages that they were, but I was finding some of the info quicker, so I was putting it in. It was just helping out, making the thing move along quicker. People were like, "Oh, look at that! He knows everything," and it's like, no, it's helping out. And even both Brian and Pam said, "No, Jerry just helps out," and that's it. And they cut it quick, so that way nobody can say, "Oh, look at that." It's like, no.
You know what, though? People that say that, they don't want to learn. And you made a good comment. I'm willing to look at myself and see if there's something I'm doing wrong. I'm willing to do that. And if I am doing something wrong, someone needs to tell me because I might not even know it. So I'm willing to look at me, but I'm just tired.
And this is why, like I tell people, when I say, take a step or two back and look and see what others are doing. It's the same thing I do at a convention. I'll be there and, you know, we'll all be sitting around and here it is like 2:30 in the afternoon and nobody's making any sales. And the dealer across from me that I've been chatting with all week, and he's like, wow, this sucks and this and that. You know, and it's like, well, what do you expect? And
Jerry,
like, well, what do you mean? And it's like, well, look at what? Look at the people. What about them? There's people here. How long have you been doing these shows? Oh, this is my 50th. I said, now you got to learn. I said, look at the people. What time is it? It's 2:30. Look at their hands. What's in their hands? Nothing. That means they're shoppers. They're not buyers. The show opened at 10. It's 2 o'clock. It's 4 hours now. These people should have stuff in their hands. Oh, I never noticed that. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Jerry,
like, yeah.
Tell them what I text you during Mr. Buys the Lots auction when you were looking at those prints.
I forget. Oh. Yeah. But that's because they don't know. They go into the hype. It's like anything else. The hype comes in, and next thing you know, everybody starts bidding on it. And you're like, okay, you know, but that's fine and dandy because I've always said there's enough of the pie for everyone to get a slice.
Exactly.
Let everyone get a slice and everyone go home happy. But you get those dealers that say, no, I want all the money and who cares about anybody else? And I say, well, then shame on you. As much as I love money, I want to see Paul make money. I want to see you make money. I want to see Iris make money. I want to see, you know, Tim make money. You know, anybody who's selling, I want to see everybody get a piece of the pie.
I like seeing people get pieces of the pie.
When you turn around and you say, oh, no, this is my channel. You can't sell this. And why did you have me? It's like that happened to me on one of the channels. This was after the whole thing when I first did all the old concert shirts and everything, and it blew up all over YouTube about, oh my God, and next thing you know, everybody wants me to be on their channel. But then I had some people say, well, if you come on, you can't bring shirts. I'm like, then what are you having me here for? Oh, because you're going to bring in people. But if I can't sell what's going to make me money, why am I going to come on?
Exactly.
But they're like, oh, but you
Something
can come
for
on anyway,
everybody.
just don't sell shirts. And then it's like, uh-huh. And then another one was the minute when I'm on and I sell this, I say, okay, here's a fidget, blah, 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 sell that. Okay, now here's a bunch of cards. Okay, now I sell that. Okay, for my third item, I'm going to do shirts. Next thing you know, I either hear it from the other people that are in the auction or in the chat. They say, oh, God, there's no more money left now. He's selling shirts. Well, like I said, once again, why did you bring me in then? If you know that I'm going to make money doing this and it's going to take away from you guys, well, that's not my fault. It's the same thing, like I say. You go to the mall, is Sears going to have any business or is Macy's going to have business?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be more so Macy's than Sears.
Hot Topic and Spencer's. Which one's going to have more business?
Which one's going to have more?
Depends on your crowd.
There you go.
Each joint's going to get a piece of the pie.
Speaking about Sears, you just reminded me because it was on the news 2 days ago. A lot of us are at that age where we used to take our cars to Sears for service. Sears is officially closing down all their service stations and liquidating a lot of stuff. There's only 2 locations in Florida. One happens to be at the Florida Mall. But check your local. It's called SearsAuto.com, I think. They have a lot of stuff. So might be some possible good reseller stuff you could get.
Yep.
Cat D said your shirts are the bomb, Jerry.
Closed down.
Yeah. But like I said, but that's the thing, and then you sit there and you say, well, then why did you have me here? If I can't do something that's going to make me money, which is why I came here, why am I here? But then I say, whatever. But then the next time when they say, oh, you want to come on the show? I make up a little white lie and say, I'm not here that weekend or whatever, and I just let it go at that and just say, one and done, and I move on.
Well, if you come to my channel, Jerry, you better bring some shirts. Because you're going to say, because if you want to sell them, everybody gets a chunk of the pie.
But like I said, I'm not, I don't worry because I'm like, when someone says, Jerry, do you have a channel? No, why not? I don't have time. A lot of times, like I was in Cali filming. So now look at that. He's a movie star. And it's like, no, we just invested in a new project. That's all it is. I don't just deal with this. I'm retired. I know it's one of the two. But so it keeps me busy.
You only work because you want to?
Yeah, because I'm hyper, as you can tell by the way I'm moving around. So I just do it just to keep busy. So I say, if someone wants me on their show, drop me an email ahead of time, not like the day of.
No, of course not.
We said the week before.
Josh, I'm not talking about that.
I will say that there are, I'm guessing, at least a couple of my enemies lurking, and not one of them has made a comment in the chat. And that's always the way it is. It's behind your back, or when they think you're not there, and it is coming out more and more. And
it's also the holidays. The holidays bring out the viciousness in people.
you could say.
And like I tell people, see, there's my back.
My Sears closed down before COVID.
And then I'll just tell you to stick it anyway, because I don't care. I'll say what I've said for years. Oh, you don't like me? Gee, one less birthday and Christmas card I got to buy.
You don't like me? Like me. What?
Yeah, I like the professional approach myself because this is my livelihood right now. Yeah. So,
and for a lot of people it is, but also for a lot of people it's going to stop because with the new rule coming in place that if you make $600 or more a month, you now got to report it all.
Yep.
A month? I thought it was a year.
No, it's a month.
Ah.
Wait,
Wouldn't
Yes,
bother me.
Kat, I
I
do have some
bother me none.
enemies.
If I made $600 in a month, that'd be doubling my income.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The
wait
government is
until
doing
people
what they
start
did
getting
with
their.
us with the conventions. Before we used to do the conventions, you didn't have to worry about paying taxes. Now what they do is they make you get a tax ID and you got to fill out the forms and you pay taxes on it. You know, but see, like
Yeah.
Treasure Hunter says, I say the same thing too. You know, I don't know
And us people with our own sales tax numbers for our business report our sales taxes from the show on our quarterlies rather than the show paper.
Well, what's going to happen next in July and January is Venmo, Square, PayPal, all these sites that you accept money from for your sales. You're going to get a statement, 1099, that you're going to pay taxes on.
Yep.
Anything over $600. I mean, eBay's
eBay
emailed
too.
me several times now.
Yeah, Macari's starting
I got an email from eBay about it.
Yep. And how many of these small, I guess, unprofessional weekend warrior sellers are out here? They're going to get that, and then they're going to be shocked, and
and
they're
then
probably
that's
going to
going to
leave.
stop them, and you're going to see a lot of channels disappear because they're going to say, "Well, I'm only making $800-900, but I got to spend all this money, and it's not worth it." And
Right.
they're not going to bother.
Yeah.
Because that's what Paul and I have done over the years. When we do shows, it's like, okay, how much is the tables? Okay, so you got that cost. How much is the hotel? How much is the cost of the van?
Mhm.
And if you
Yeah.
have other people to work with you, you got to pay these people. So it's all that cost that when you say, okay, I'm doing the show, is the show going to be worth it?
And
If
how
not,
much
then
is
you
your
say,
transportation to get there? How much is your table? How much is your stock that you're going to take with you?
Yeah.
How much is your accommodations when you get there?
Right.
How much is your gas for your car?
Can I get a $20 hooker or a $50 hooker at night? What am I going to do?
Is your person coming with you going to be a buddy that's coming for the heck of it, giggles and ha-has, or is it somebody you're going to have to pay $15 an hour?
Yep.
Your hooker is 20 or 50, Iris, not 15.
Right.
No, 15 an hour.
Right.
And you're looking at a
Well,
10-hour
it doesn't take
day.
but 3 minutes, so it's okay. It's
$150.
Yeah, it's just dust in the wind.
Last show I did, I lost $50. That was the price of my table.
Well, wait a minute. Well,
all I made back was the price of the cab to get there.
Don't go anywhere or pay for anything.
Yeah, that's the plus side of doing this, whether it's here or Facebook, which is what I love because I can pull out my posters and say I'm going to do a 3-hour show. I'll pull out 3,000 posters and I'll make, about $1,000 or so. And it's like, that's fine. I didn't have to pay for tables, no transportation, no hotels, no nothing. It's all whatever I got into the product, and I'm ahead of the game.
Fishing's got a good question. What's the cost of a booth at a large show?
Depends on the show. On
At a
average,
large show?
A 10x10 booth down here in Florida is $350.
The last shows in my area I got a quote on were $150 for a 10x10.
But our friend who goes to San Diego Comic-Con for 4 10x10s, he's at $4,800, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But when you look at that, you say, well, that's a lot. But like at San Diego Comic-Con, you'll get 125,000 people there.
Yeah.
And most of them will come by your table.
That is true,
Right.
Carl.
And
Friends
that's
never
worth
gonna
it
cost you
then.
money.
Yeah, see, that's what you got to do. If you're saying, "Oh, I'm at a rinky-dink show and I'm paying $350," and they're only getting 500 people through the doors, it's not worth it.
Right.
But if you're at a decent show, like I just did, it's a show called Spooky Empire here. It cost me $700 for the 10x10 booth, but we walked out of that show with about $5,000.
And what they would charge you in San Diego and what they would charge you in Canton, Ohio, is two totally different things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
but the other thing is too is, some of these smaller shows. I mean, even Jerry and I would bitch about this long time ago. Because even I used to be a show promoter. I would put on comic shows, but we'd have 1 or 2 guests. Now there's 5, 10, 20 guests. So you get all the people coming to the show who just want to pay for autographs and have no money for vendors to buy anything.
Which a lot of times, I mean, they'll bring in, like Paul said, they'll bring in like 15, 20 guests. And some of those guests, they're $100 an autograph.
Yeah.
So if you're going in there for like 10 people, there's $1,000 that the dealer going to see.
Yeah.
And the other thing is these people will stand in line for hours just to get those autographs. And then once they're done, they leave. They don't even go into the dealer's area. I've seen it done on a show called Chiller in New Jersey. Chiller used to be a great show to do, but then he just made it into an autograph show, and people just go there and they're there from like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they'll get out by the time they're done getting all their autographs at like 1, 2 o'clock. And you hear the parents say,
"Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we're just after this autographs, we're gonna go and get something to eat, and we're going home." And you're in line with them almost all that time. And you're seeing that never once did they go into the dealer's area. So there's money that the dealers lose out on. But the promoter doesn't care because he's already made his money on the dealers who bought tables, the people who paid admission to come in. So he don't care. A lot of these promoters, they forget that they used to be dealers. And the same, like one of them is he runs a show called Monster Mania. And he used to be a dealer at Chiller. And I used to see him get into battles with the guy that ran Chiller. And all the stuff that he complained to him about, he now does at his show. So it's like, you say, what did you forget? Wait a minute. 15, 20 years ago, you were bitching and moaning about the same things you're doing now to the dealers. So, it's the greed factor that kicks in, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, before I get off of here, I wanted to say that, a part of me says just be quiet, be the kind person that you are, and they'll go down in flames because eventually everybody will see them. They already have lost a lot of business, yet their numbers grow, but they don't sell shit. And,
because a lot of times they'll go to them just because it's a name here. That's it.
Yeah.
They'll go to see them because, it's so-and-so. It's Joe Blow's auction. Let's go see what Joe Blow has.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think they go to see what they're selling. I think they go for the fun of it.
Yeah.
And so part of me says, just let it happen, ride it out. They'll destroy themselves. And then part of me says, yeah, and I'm going to help them.
Yeah,
so
you just do your little thoughts. Like if they come in and they say something at your auction, you just say, look, you're not allowed.
They haven't done that yet.
No, you just say, yeah, you're not allowed to be here if you're going to do that kind of talk. I've seen Paul do it. I've seen others do it. Cajun Roots. He does a lot. He says, if you're going to start this, I'm just going to block you and throw you out. And that's what you got to do to a lot of these. So you don't need to worry about it. And
I like Jackie's comment. We all love a shit show. Because let's face it, don't we? We all like a shit show. But I don't want people in my chat like that. So when I do finally blast them, I want them to come in. I want if they got something to say, now's the time to say it.
Yeah, but like I said, 9 out of 10 of them won't say it to your face because they know that they're in the wrong. And if they do say it, it's because you're up there in Saskatchewan, Canada, and I'm down here in Florida. We're never going to meet. So what are you going to do to me? Absolutely nothing. What I do to tell them, though, is I say, no, I'm retired. I'm bored. And guess what? I'll get on a plane and find you and beat the hell out of you. I got nothing else to do with my time. What do I care?
Right now, my husband's cancer is my top priority. Second is my channel. But taking care of him is my top priority. And if you're going to mess with that, that's when we got a problem.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Other
all
than
you
that, I
call
can
out on it.
ignore you and let you go and do your thing, but don't come after my money.
No,
That's
like
the
I
way I
said,
feel about it.
sometimes some of these though, when you call them out, they shut right down and they walk away.
Yeah, but there's a couple that think they're God Almighty and they don't.
Oh yeah, you're always going to get the few. It's the same thing like at the conventions, Paul. You
True.
know that. You
True.
always get the few that, oh, I know this and you don't know nothing. And then you call them out and they disappear. And next thing you know, they're not at the shows anymore. But you always get the few that are always going to be there. And you just say, whatever. He does his thing. I do mine. That's
Yep.
it. We walk
yeah,
past each other. We don't say hi or whatever. And that's it.
There's a couple there that they're all that and a can of beans or whatever, and nobody can say anything bad. And Perlini, I mean, you said hope no one I go to. There is.
Yeah, there is.
But
And I will say, if I go, let's just say I get along with Paul, but I don't get along with someone else in the chat. If I'm in your auction and I'm bidding, you better call my bid. You better say something when I have a comment, because that's your job.
Yep.
Just do your job. I didn't ask you to do anything else, say anything, do anything. Do your job. Announce my bid. Announce my comment when I'm talking to the seller.
True. Very true.
Very much so, Kat.
But yeah, like I said, so that's why when you were saying that, I don't know I know what's going on. Because like I said, a lot of times I'll just be doing something here and the chat will be on or somebody's auction will be on and it's on just for noise. Even though people say, oh, you bidding on? Say, no, it's on just for noise. Yep. And then somebody all of a sudden will say, oh, well, do you remember when Jerry did this? And it's like, why is my name coming up?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you got nothing better to do? Fine, whatever. Makes you feel good. Who cares? Like I've said before, and I'll say it again, one less birthday and Christmas card I got to worry about.
Yeah. There, you know what? I have to go because Jim has a doctor's appointment, but I want to leave you with something too.
Cookies?
No, but just as good as cookies. There are, I've spent the last half hour at least bitching about people on YouTube. There are so many good things too. I have been so loved since I got here. The cards, the prayers, the gifts, the phone calls. I can never replace all the good feelings I've gotten from some of the people in these chats. I've made friends with some of these people. So there are some wonderful, amazing things about YouTube. I'm just tired of the bad stuff.
Because the bad stuff always outshines the good stuff is why.
Yes. And
don't worry about it. And there's no crying on YouTube.
Too late, Jerry. I've already done that.
I hate allergies.
Well, anytime you want to come on with me, Julie, you are more than welcome. You know that.
Thank you, Paul.
Anytime.
We did have fun for a long time.
We did.
Well, short time, and then it turned to shit. But we did have fun for a short time.
Yep.
Yeah, and I will continue to focus on the good stuff, Wendy. Thank you.
That's it. Worry about the good stuff and you worry about you first. You don't worry about anybody else. That's what I've always said. I said, I have to worry about me because if I'm not healthy and everything, I can't take care of my family.
Exactly.
So I have to worry about me. Exactly. I'm not worried about if all of a sudden Paul says, I don't want to hang around with you anymore, Jerry. I'll be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Do I feel bad? Yeah. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
I love
see
you.
See you around the YouTube?
Yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys.
All right, go to your doctor's appointment before you get
Yes.
there late.
Yes. I'll see you later.
It's like
Thank you.
it's like
And be kind to one another.
No.
you have a good
Yes.
one, Julie.
Mm.
Okay.
Good luck at the doctor.
Okay, thank you.
Take care. Yeah, I have an appointment I have to get ready for in another hour or two.
It's like an airline disaster. You know, they tell you do your own air mask and that first before you
take care
help
of anybody
children,
else.
because otherwise,
Yep.
So,
No, you don't. Yes, I do. I have an appointment coming.
yeah, it's called at a toy store.
No. Sandy and I have to. We have an appointment. No, thankfully, it's not a doctor for me this time. I've seen the doctor. It's like every year I get older, the doctor is more and more visible to me. Keep your butt right there. We want to hear Jerry. I think you have some groupies, Jerry.
That's okay.
I like Jerry. I like Jerry a lot.
I don't know why.
He
I don't
sounds
like him.
normal.
I hate looking in the mirror. What?
Yes, for
You
us.
sound normal.
Normal? How dare
Yeah,
you
I lived
insult
in
me?
Maine for 6.5 years. I had a down east accent when I was 16, so I think you could walk on it.
Well, yeah,
You
for
sound
us,
normal.
for us, it's just it's a retirement meeting, so
That's it.
the things we have to learn. It's amazing that retirement is not just cut and dry. It is so complex.
No, Cat D, not everybody loves me. I have my share of haters out there.
Anywho,
So-
I think I'm going to sneak out since you guys got to go.
All right. Thank you
Have a
for
good
coming
one.
in, Iris.
I've had fun.
Bye.
Me too. Thank you. So, Jerry, do you have anything coming up this weekend?
Yeah, sleep.
Okay. Jerry's a
Like I
dork.
told you. No. I just because Christopher starts vacation when he gets home from school today, so. And he already said he's
a
going
whole week off just because Thanksgiving, damn it.
Yep. And
We
he's
didn't have
got
that when we were
a
kids.
birthday party on Sunday to go to. And I know LaSalle says she's got a couple of places she needs to go to.
Oh, thank you.
So
Cool.
It's just, it's whatever.
All right.
And like I said, like you keep showing me that thing from Walmart with the model kits. I've gone to 4 out of my 9 Walmarts here. Not one of them has that display.
Yeah, but personally, truly, would you buy any?
It would depend on what it is.
I mean, even the Ratfink ones were cool, but $25?
But see, everything's gone up. It's like I got the little Godzilla model kit, but it's actually just the Jeep. The Godzilla is just a cutout diorama, but it's the Jeep from Invasion.
If anybody's wondering what we're talking about, Walmart is selling repos, and it's fuzzy. Walmart is selling repos of the 60s and 70s model kits, like Ratfink, the old hot rods and stuff like that. This Paul's staying on for another 15 minutes because Italians, when they say goodbye, it's like a half hour to an hour saying goodbye. You don't know that by now. And I was just amazed. Some of the kits I love, some of the kits I did when I was a young kid, but they weren't $25.
No, back then, I mean, we were paying $1 for a model kit.
Yeah.
So
but
going back to the Godzilla one that I was talking about, I thought I had it up on the shelf unless if it's hidden. But you can get it at Michael's if they still have it, and it's like $22. And it's like, really paying $22 for a kit? You say, but I'm like, it's Godzilla. Okay, I'll get one. And
to tell you the truth, Treasure Hustlers, actually, you weren't at my auction the other night. I dumped whatever I had at $5 a piece, but I stopped getting my deliveries. I actually canceled everything I have coming in. And Bluefin called me yesterday. Gigan is getting ready to ship today. I don't know if you're getting that, Jerry, the SM Arts from
I
Japan.
might be. I don't know. I'd have to check my list.
Yeah, so I told everybody, I says, listen, I don't know when I'm leaving or whatever, but can you cancel or hold everything for me until after the first of the year? So, and she says there's a ton of Godzilla stuff on the cargo thing that's coming in today also. Because I'm trying to liquidate and I'm trying to pack and move. So everything's like up in the air for me. I say that, and I went to a friggin' auction the other night and spent $1,000 on die-cast, which is ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. I think we were leaving. Did you say Bluefin? Yes, they're in your neighborhood, treasure hustlers. Open an account. You just need your tax ID number, your corporate paperwork, and you can start getting stuff from Japan. How's moving going? Sucks. I have to buy a house first.
So you can move it all in.
Right. It's not easy to find something on realtor.com. So, we should go see this one. All right. 1,400 miles. That's how you spell it. Yes. Bluefin, all one word. How did those plush go? Sold them all. Sold them all. Even the owl, the real expensive owl plush. Really nice. Want us to find you a house? I'd love to live in San Diego, but too close to Mexico for me. The weather is beautiful, but whatever. I want to be closer to family, so it's back to the frozen north for me. Yeah, you have fly outlook gal. No is going that. I have no idea what I just said. I have.
Hello, Pam.
With it. Thank you. Awesome. Hey, Pam. Pam got this beautiful 3D Nightmare Before Christmas card. Pam, was that pretty funny yesterday when you kept saying, let's go over to so-and-so's channel? And I say, no, I'm not going. You can't make me. What's wrong with Mexico, Paul? No, they have issues. The last time I was at Comic-Con, we met the guy that does the masks for the wrestler Rey Mysterio. And I said, let's go to his shop. It's, you could walk from San Diego, I guess, to the border. I even bought a mask from him. And a couple of people said, no, we can't. It's very bad. But one of the guys that was helping us at the booth lived there. He said, well, I can be with you and I can show you where to go and where not to go. So that was real funny, Paul. Yeah, I won't, Pam. But I didn't say names. I just said, I'm not going. You can't make me go. But thanks for coming in. I'm going to send that to you, Pam, because I don't have any other Nightmare Before Christmas stuff to put with it. So I figured I'd just send it to you. And I got to send Treasure Hustlers some Godzilla stickers I got. I need to get going, everyone. Fun Friday. Pleasure coming in here, Paul. Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody. You guys need a morning thing. I have it. It's 9:00 every day. Just today I decided to go on real early. Ain't you watching? All right. So, Jerry, you got anything coming up?
No, like I said, I'm a bum. Nobody asked me to come on their channels or anything, so I'm not going on anybody's channels.
9:00 every morning. I'm here. I am here.
Like I said, all they got to do is email me, and if they need a goofy guest on, and I'm here, then I'll come on.
All right. I'm gonna
Treasure Hustlers want you and I to do a show in the morning.
Okay. We did a couple of times talk about comics and stuff like that.
And nobody watched, so we said okay.
Right. We can do it. We can schedule like one day doing this, one day doing that. Jerry. I'm going to find out if that Winter Haven farm stand is on this weekend. Maybe I'll just meet you there and take that stuff to you.
Okay.
I would have you, Jerry, but I do not have a channel.
Same with me, Payne. I
I
don't
thought
have
you-
a
I
channel
thought you was
either.
going to say, I would have you, Jerry, but I'm married. Okay. I'll be there every day. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I have nothing scheduled until Monday morning at 9.
See,
I
you're
appreciate
a bum
everybody
too.
being in here. Hope everybody has a great, safe Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Get ready for Thanksgiving. Be with family and
Yeah.
friends. Tell Julie you're coming on with us one Sunday. I'll tell Julie you're coming on with us one Sunday.
All
Jerry
right.
or Paul? Nobody invites Paul anywhere. Paul sucks.
I'd
Anyway,
have you, Jerry, but I like women. I like women too.
I'd have you, Jerry, but I like women. I like women too. Yeah, what the hell? Anyway, this is going bad. All right, everybody, have a great day and a great weekend, and we'll
Yep. Have a good weekend, everyone.
catch everybody on the flip flop.
Bye bye.
Wrong one. Sorry.